You are adrift in the great, silent dark. The star charts said this sector was empty, a dead zone between galactic arms, a place where nothing was supposed to grow. Your long-range sensors say otherwise. They scream with impossible data. Star formations that defy all known star science. You trust your ship, the Stargazer. It has never been wrong before, but the patterns it shows you cannot exist. They are too perfect, too symmetrical. It is like finding a perfect circle drawn in a desert. Someone had to put it there. The void ahead is not empty at all. It is filled with whispers of light. These are not the familiar twinkles of distant suns. They burn with a different intensity, a steady, unwavering glow. The ship's energy sensors pulse with reports. Each light source is artificial, colossal outputs of energy on a scale you cannot comprehend. Someone has built their own stars. You feel a new kind of cold. It has nothing to do with the temperature of space. This is the chill of confronting the unknown. The ship's computer isolates the nearest source. It magnifies the image, filtering out the glare. What you see is not a star. It is a cage for a star. You edge the Stargazer closer. The journey takes days, even at your speed. The object grows in your viewport. It resolves from a point of light into a structure, a shell of impossible size and design. It fully encases a brilliant blue-white star. The surface of the shell glitters. It is not metal, not stone. It is a mosaic of lights, a trillion windows arranged in continents of pure energy. You see cities wrapped around a sun. You are looking at a work of art, the size of a solar system. Your mission commander, Elder Ones, stands beside you. He is a veteran of 1,000 journeys. He has seen planets born and stars die. He has charted wonders beyond imagination. Now he is silent. His face is a mask of disbelief. He touches the viewport with a trembling hand. He has spent his life mapping the natural universe. This sphere of cities is not natural. This is engineering on a godlike scale. He whispers a single word. Impossible. But it is right there in front of you. The ship's computer continues its work. It searches for patterns in the distant lights. It connects the dots of these artificial suns. A shape begins to emerge on the screen. It is not random. It is deliberate, elegant, and terrifyingly familiar. The computer overlays the pattern with a symbol from its archives, a symbol from a forgotten culture. The match is perfect. The artificial stars form a constellation, one that has not been seen in your skies for millennia, a ghost from your own past, painted across the void. An old Earth legend. The Archer, a hunter aiming his bow at the heart of the galaxy. Someone built this. Someone with a sense of poetry and a truly ridiculous amount of resources. It seems the universe has a sense of humor after all. Then, a signal. It is faint, ancient. A tight beam broadcast that has traveled for ages. It echoes across the empty sectors. The computer isolates it, decodes it. The signal contains a single word. It is not in your language, but the computer finds a translation. The name for this grand piece of star art. Sagittarius. The name hangs in the air on the bridge. Sagittarius. It is a word from old Earth, a dead language from a world lost to time. Yet here it is, broadcast from a sun cage. The implications are staggering. Who are these builders, and why do they know your old stories? The pieces click into place. A terrifying and beautiful picture forms in your mind. This civilization does not explore the galaxy. They do not search for habitable worlds. They create them. They paint with suns. They build new homes from the raw material of the cosmos. You look at the glittering sphere ahead. It is not just a city. It is a world. a self-contained biosphere, a planet built by hands that command the power of fusion. Your own people struggle to terraform small moons. These beings build entire new planets. A fire ignites in your spirit, a need to know more. This is the greatest discovery in the history of your race. You cannot stand by and simply observe. You must go closer. You must see it with your own eyes. This is a moment for boldness, not for fear. You turn to the command council. You request permission for a scout mission. You will take the small surveyor ship, the Swift Wing. You will fly to the edge of the star shell. Elder Ones immediately objects. He calls it reckless. He says you risk provoking a power you cannot understand. He sees a threat. You see a miracle. The council is divided. The debate is heated. To approach such a power could be suicide. To ignore it would be a betrayal of your very purpose as explorers. The elder speaks of caution. He speaks of the dangers of the unknown. He has seen too many ships lost to cosmic mysteries. You speak of courage. You argue that this discovery is larger than your fears. It is larger than your entire civilization. This is a chance to meet the artists of the stars. To deny that chance is to deny the very spirit of exploration. You have to know who they are. Your plea sways the council. They grant your request. The elder looks at you, not with anger, but with a deep sadness. He sees a future you cannot. A future where this discovery unmakes everything you know. But the decision is made. The mission is a go. You board the Swift Wing. The small ship detaches from the stargazer. You are a tiny mote of metal against the vastness of space. The great sphere looms ahead. It fills your entire view. As you draw nearer, new details emerge. The shell is not uniform. You see oceans shimmering inside the structure. Vast bodies of liquid water held in place by artificial gravity. You see continents, green with vegetation. Clouds drift lazily through an engineered atmosphere. It is a world in a shell, a testament to life's tenacity and to the power of its creators. Lights begin to resolve on the surface, not the harsh glare of industry, but the soft glow of habitation. A billion lights shine from cities nestled in the manufactured landscape. You see the patterns of streets, the glow of parks. You are witnessing a civilization of unimaginable scale and beauty. This is not just an engineering feat, it is a home. Your ship's comm system suddenly activates. A calm, automated voice fills the cockpit. It speaks in your own native tongue. Every word is perfect. Every inflection is correct. It is a greeting, a message of welcome recorded an eternity ago, waiting for someone just like you to arrive. The voice is warm, genderless, and impossibly old. It feels like listening to the universe itself speak. It says it has been waiting for you. It knows your ship's origin. It knows your people's history. The greeting is not just a welcome. It is a demonstration of power. A casual display of omniscience that chills you to the bone. The message continues. It is an invitation from the builders of this place. They wish to meet you. They name a time and a place, a system deep in the galactic core. The invitation is signed by a single entity, not a council, not a government, just one name: humanity. The word echoes in the small cockpit. Humanity. It feels both alien and familiar. One word to encompass a species that builds worlds. One name for the gods who paint with stars. You transmit the message back to the stargazer. The council must hear this. The bridge of the stargazer becomes a chamber of debate. The invitation from humanity divides your leaders. Some see it as a golden opportunity, a chance to meet a civilization that has transcended all limits. They see a future of shared knowledge and endless wonder. They speak of a new dawn for your people. Others see a trap. They fear this humanity. Why would such a powerful race want to meet you? What could you possibly offer them? They argue it is a summons, not an invitation, a demand for you to present yourselves for judgment. Elder Ones is the loudest voice of caution. He says you are like children who have stumbled into the court of kings. He paints a dark picture, a future where your culture is absorbed, your identity erased, your people becoming a footnote in the grand history of humanity. He asks if this discovery is worth the price of your soul. The council is deadlocked. Fear and hope are at war. You stand before them once more. You make a final plea for courage. You tell them that fear is a cage. It keeps you small. It keeps you from growing. This is a moment that will define your species for all time. To hide in the dark is to choose irrelevance. To step into the light is to choose destiny. You argue that this is not just about your civilization. It is about life itself. The chance to meet another sentient race, especially one like this, is a sacred moment. It transcends politics and fear. It is the reason you went to the stars in the first place. You must accept. You must go. You have to believe in the best of them and in the best of yourselves. Your words find their mark. Hope wins over fear. The council agrees to your plea. The decision is made. The stargazer will answer the invitation. The ship changes course. It turns away from the artificial constellation. It points its nose towards the galactic core. Your destination is a system called Sol. The journey is long. You pass through nebulae that glow like jewels. You fly past stars of every color. The ship is filled with a new energy, a mix of excitement and deep anxiety. Every crew member understands the weight of this voyage. You are ambassadors for your entire species. No pressure, right? You think about the name. Humanity. What kind of beings would choose such a name? It suggests a unity of purpose you can barely imagine. Your own people are a collection of factions and clans, always arguing, always competing. These humans seem to be a single mind, a single will. The ship's star science officer announces your approach. You are entering the Sol system, the home of humanity. Everyone gathers at the main viewport. You expect to see something magnificent, another great sphere like the one you left behind. Maybe two. You are not prepared for what you see. You arrive at the human home star, a bright yellow sun named Sol. It is surrounded by worlds, not planets in the traditional sense, but thousands of spheres, tens of thousands. They fill the system like a swarm of fireflies. Each one a self-contained world, each one a testament to their power. They are of all sizes. Some are small, like cities in a bottle. Others are vast, dwarfing the one you saw before. They orbit the star in a complex, perfect dance. You are not in the court of kings. You have arrived in the cradle of gods. And you are about to knock on their door.